Hello everyone, and welcome back to What's Buzzin' at the Bee. Thank you so much for joining us today. As you can see, we have this beautiful Pfaff machine on the counter here. This is the newest release, the Creative Icon 3, and Grace is going to share a little more about it.
Yeah, we're really excited to introduce the newest Pfaff. You know, this is really stepping up into that very, very top of the line of embroidery and sewing capabilities. Pfaffs have always been known for their power and their feed in their sewing. They've got that integrated dual technology in back, that built-in walking foot. And for a long time, they've been just the leaders in, decorative applications, really creative, cutting edge, decorative, working with ribbons, working with oversized stitches, just really unique, exclusive stitch techniques. But with this newest release, they are upgrading again especially their free motion and their quilting in the hoop and their embroidery features. We've got this huge throat space, 12 inches, really tall, really bright. I've actually got the light turned down a little bit so that you can see the projector, where you can see things like your stitch preview. I've also got a guideline there showing you your 1/4 inch, and then also a guide grid. Those are available in both sewing and embroidery. And then speaking of embroidery, we've got a huge upgrade here, which is the ability to do free arm embroidery. The embroidery module no longer covers the entire front and back, and so you can access your free arm to actually be able to hoop a sleeve or a pant leg and fit it around the free arm and embroider on it. I've seen embroidered boots. There's some really cool stuff you can do with this. They've also once again increased the size of their maximum hoop. This actually isn't even the biggest size, though it's a good visual. The biggest absolute hoop that they have is as tall as this and as wide, which is 450 by 450 or 17 inches by 17 inches, which is the market leader at this time. And with that, they've upgraded their quilting in the hoop capabilities, which really this sized hoop, that would be such a good way to quilt without having to do 1,000 rehoopings. If you are interested in this machine, this is the right time to express that interest, because until August 31st, if you put a pre-order in, you can get a bundle worth $3,000. This includes a iPad, extra training direct from Pfaff, 2 more technique hoops. Pfaff, just with the embroidery, they've got hoops that you can flip around 180 degrees. They've got hoops that you can flip over and embroider on the front and the back without having to unhoop. You get those 2 specialty technique hoops with this pre-order bundle. You get $1,000 in-store shopping credit. This goes through August 31st. So if you are seriously interested, this is the time to speak up and put in that pre-order to get that bundle. Why not get more stuff with the machine if you're ready? Do stop in for a demo or give us a call with questions and ask about the Pfaff Creative Icon 3. We'll turn it over back to Annika to go through fabric and notions.
Thanks, Grace. It's super exciting. You really got to come check it out in person. It's a beautiful machine, and as she mentioned, it's got so many cool features. So come on in. We'd be happy to demo it for you. Okay, I've got a couple things to share before we jump into fabric and notions. We do have another Handy Quilter sale that is happening through August 31st. You get 30% off of MSRP on all of the quilting machines. So you get some really great deals there. It does include automation as well. We've already had a few people take advantage of this. So if you are curious, stop on by and we'd be happy to talk more about it. We also have the sidewalk sale coming up next week. It's coming up so fast, so mark your calendars. I know a lot of people are already planning on joining us. It's a great time to get some amazing deals on fabric. So we've got lots of fabric that's going to be out front, and we'll have some other special little goodies as well. So we'd love for you to come and join us for that. It's always a really good time, and it's a great time to stock up on some fabric. Okay, and then we have our notion of the week right here today, which are these sewing magnet mates. These are super cute. They are from It's Sew Emma. Super helpful if, it's got the little extender portion. So if you are afraid you're going to step on a pin after, a wild night of sewing, you can use one of these to kind of pick up all of those pins, the stray pins that might be in your sewing space to keep track of them. So very handy tool to have. It's got a nice grip, a nice handle on there, and you get 20% off of that this week. We are continuing with our Calypso 3 quilt as our kit of the week, so 20% off of that one as well. It's just a wonderful summer quilt, so in preparation for Sidewalk Sale, we are keeping that one up just to keep the vibes light and summery. We have it right over here. We showed it off last week. This gorgeous kind of ocean-themed quilt with that large border on the side with all those beautiful, the ocean life, and then the kind of like partial around the world quilt pieced in the middle. So super fun quilt kit. Definitely stop on by for that one if you'd like. Okay, and then just around the corner here, first up, we're going to stop right here where we have these beautiful florals from Sevenberry. Sevenberry is a wonderful brand. We've carried them in the past. They do beautiful kind of screen printing and overdyes, and these prints in particular have such a gorgeous feel to them, almost lawn-like. So whether you are piecing a quilt or even doing a garment, they are going to drape beautifully. And as you can see, this color palette is just absolutely gorgeous with those soft kind of dusty rose pinks and some of the softer purples and blues. Okay, and then next up, one I think everyone is going to be very excited about. We have just received 1-800-NOTION from Ruby Star Society. We've already had people asking about it, and it has arrived. We got it out as quickly as possible as soon as it arrived yesterday to get it out for today so we could show it off. As you can see, amazing collection here with bright colors and that sewing kind of notion theme. This collection was designed, it was a collaborative effort from all of the designers of Ruby Star Society. So each of them kind of had a hand in the different prints that you see. Very fun color palette. I love those little stork scissors and the little kind of rick-rack and ribbon print here is amazing. The seam rippers. Just so many good prints. So we have a variety of pre-cuts to go with it as well. We've got some fat quarters in a couple different colorways, charm packs, layer cakes, and we've got some great patterns paired with it. So that flicker pattern from Tara Lee Quiltery. Bright colors, again, they just pair so nicely together. So definitely come on in and check this out in person, or if you are watching from out of town, out of state, we will be on Whatnot later today, and we'll have a variety of this available to purchase on there as well. So we are super excited about this one, so come on in and check it out with us. Okay, and then scooching on back into this corner over here, we have a gorgeous new collection from In the Beginning. It has a fall feel. It's got some really gorgeous autumn colors with that kind of brighter orange and then kind of more of that rusty shade in there as well. Just a gorgeous autumnal palette. Lots of those beautiful prints that Jason Yenter is known for, those detailed leaves, and then some of the more abstract kind of kaleidoscope prints. You also have that gorgeous border print here as well, with those beautiful leaves and kind of fall foliage. And we do have some fat quarter bundles that go along with that one, in addition to all of the yardage there. Okay, and then headed back this way, we're going to go towards our flannel section. We're going to just stop in here for a moment, where we have from Wyndham Fabrics, Archer Flannels. So this is a wildlife collection, all in a flannel, which is amazing. We love having kind of more of a theme to some of the flannels sometimes, this full collection. Like I said, wildlife with those beautiful eagles and other animals, pine cones, and then you've got some great blenders as well. So that stripe, the plaid, fantastic. And then there's also a panel that goes along with it. So this gorgeous wildlife panel that you see here, kind of mountainscape in the background. You've got the fox, the bear, the eagles on there. Absolutely gorgeous panel. There is a free pattern that you can get online on the Wyndham website, kind of utilizing the panel and then some borders as well. So if you want to check that out, it'll give you some inspiration. Okay, and then headed towards the back, we're going to take a look at one of our newest holiday collections. Gorgeous color palette. It's so unique. I'm super excited to show this one off to you. So over here we have Nordic Holiday. So starting up top here, we've got this beautiful border print with these cute little row houses. This gorgeous kind of folk floral. And then you've got the collection down below. And this one is from Henry Glass. A very unique collection for sure. You've got lots of those beautiful blenders, the dot, the snowflakes. You even have some of those cute little tossed prints with the snowmen and the deer. A couple more kind of scenic prints. So you've got kind of the Nordic holiday town, little Santa Claus in there on his sleigh, some great trees. And again, just those colors are so vibrant and fun. And then we do have a couple panels as well. So this first one here, you have that beautiful kind of village scene with the Santa Claus at the bottom there, all the cute little snowmen, trees. I love the little border print at the top there. Gorgeous little scenic panel. So that could be the focal point of a quilt or a maybe a wall hanging. You also have this one here. This one has the tree as the focal point and the cute little houses down at the bottom. And then the last one, which is very unique, is a panel that you can turn into a tree skirt. So you have all of the houses all the way around the circle there. Some cute little tags up at the top. And then your instructions down at the bottom that show you how to turn it into a tree skirt. So how adorable would that be? Cute little tree skirt with that village all around there. And it would be super easy because all you'd have to do is cut it off the panel. So again, this one is called Nordic Holiday from Henry Glass. As I mentioned, beautiful color palette, and it in person is just so vibrant and beautiful. So I would definitely come on in and check this out if you can. And yeah, it's definitely one of our favorites so far. Okay, and then right into another fabric collection here from Moda, we have Breathtaking Blues. This is the newest collection from Three Sisters. So you've got their classic, beautiful florals, kind of some small scale prints, and the color palette, as always, is spot on with those beautiful kind of sandy tones, creams, and then a variety of those blues, kind of a nice gradient, starting with those soft aquas into more of the deeper cool toned blues. Very rich, very luxurious, very elegant as always. So gorgeous. I love seeing these made up into table runners and wall hangings, even some home decor. I've seen some gorgeous quilted pillows. This is just a fabulous line. And we do have some fat quarters to go along with this one as well. Okay, and then coming around the corner here, our next line we know everyone is going to be super excited about. We've gotten lots of requests to carry more Fig Tree & Co. fabrics, so we are thrilled to announce that we have the Buttered and Sage collection from Fig Tree through Moda Fabrics. So it starts off with those gorgeous blues, some nice kind of sky blues, that beautiful kind of deep, rich taupe color, bright greens, as always. And then you kind of get into more of the warm colors, those beautiful kind of chestnut tones, oranges, and corals. And so you've got the full collection there. We do have the pre-cuts that go along with them. So the layer cakes, charm packs, and jelly rolls. And the layer cake really shows that gorgeous large floral, that main print of the collection, which comes in a couple of different colorways. So gorgeous collection from them. We are super excited to have this one, and it is more of a kind of fall theme. So we have it right up front here for you to see. As I mentioned, just some really gorgeous prints. So we're super excited to have this one. We will have this one on Whatnot later today as well. I know some of you were asking, so we will have that later on as well. Okay, well, thank you all so much for watching today. As we mentioned, we've got sidewalk sale coming up quick next week, so make sure that you mark your calendars and get here Thursday. I think the fabric's going to go quickly. So if you can make it, definitely recommend you get here Thursday first, and then all through the weekend. It's just going to be super fun. So awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to catch us on Whatnot later, and we'll see you next week for another What's Buzzin' at the Beach.